Hi, and welcome back to the Alchemize user guide. Today we'll be looking at the adapter tool in the platform. On your dashboard, go to External System and select Adapter, and here you can see all of the details associated within your adapter. What exactly is an adapter? An adapter can adopt any particular application, such as Maximo or SAP. The adapter can identify this application and all related objects, understanding the relationship between all related objects. For example, if there is a pattern between the objects, this is how the adapter can help your job. Additionally, the adapter will help you identify the keys related to the objects in your project. Suppose the project has a natural key and a surrogate key, then the adapter will find and map these keys, making the keys available for future use whilst executing a particular rule set or job. In creating an adapter for your job, you will need to provide the following information: type of application, for example, Maximo or SAP. Next, the adapter will need to know the object relationship, SQL, in order to easily identify the parent-child relationship in the relationships for your application. After object relationships will be root objects, SQL. After this comes the surrogate key and natural key, so the adapter can intelligently find the primary keys in the objects. Lastly will be the same as attribute. In the same as attribute, you will be able to see the equalities in the attributes, and the same attribute is used again and again in the application, which means you can also map that particular attribute. Going back to the adapter page in Alchemize, under External Resources, click on Add. We will use an example to go through the process of adding an adapter. Here you will need to name a particular application name, or if you choose to use a nickname, this is acceptable as well. After this, you'll enter the type of adapter. After this, you'll give the version of the type of application you're using and tick Enabled. Next, you will populate the Object SQL box with all of the Object SQLs in your project. And continue on with the rest of the boxes, populating the appropriate SQLs. After this, click Save, and you'll see your green confirmation pop-up box confirming success for the addition of your adapter. For the purpose of this example, I've previously added this adapter here. So these two have been added by draft and Alchemize for the training video because we've previously done the mapping for this example. You can see how your mapping will appear, and you can always view the components and fields by clicking on Edit. You can see your different SQLs in these fields. It's very easy for you to find and locate all of your objects, relations, and root objects, as well as the surrogate keys and natural keys. Here you can see which of the attributes for your job have a particular use, and here you can map this particular attribute. Now that you have created your adapter, it is good to note that the adapter also supports a very important function, which is called Learning Workbench. With the help of the Learning Workbench, you can create all of the related rule set for this application in just a few clicks. Select Existing Repository and search for the desired repository. As well, you can create a new repository here, but for the purpose of this training, we'll take a look at an existing repository. Here you can sync this adapter, and it will show you all of the relationships between these repositories. And with the help of Create Rule Sets, you can create the hierarchy for this particular adapter, or in other words, this particular application. With the help of this, you can run your jobs easily in your project, meaning you don't need to go in and manually create all of the rule sets. The adapter will automatically create the rule sets. There's also an important function here. If you click Override Relationships, here you can maintain any overrides. Thank you for joining again on the Alchemize user guide today, and we hope that this video on the adapter function of the platform will assist you and your team in utilizing this function in your project.